Hey guys, Clone Guy here, and welcome to a Jagdpanzer E100 replay featuring the Jagdpanzer E100, of course. That's self-explanatory. If one will play the Jagdpanzer E100, one will feature the Jagdpanzer E100. And that's what I'm doing. And I'm platooned with Koala Mentality in the Object 279E, and this is a little bit after the 279E hype. And so he's decided to jump into it and just see, what's it like while no one else is playing in the 279Es. And I was wondering the same thing, and we actually played a game before this one. We were both in the 279E, and it was pretty much like old PC matchmaking. It was 357 matchmaking, and we were two of the three top tier heavies or top tier tanks in the game. We were on steps, and we're like, "Oh, this will be fun," and we died. But anyway, there are multiple 279Es in this game. However, interestingly enough, people seem to still be playing it. But we're in the Jagdpanzer E100, and it's so hard to not have fun in the Jagdpanzer E100. Alright, you're no Death Star. You're not going around with your Death Star and be like, aha, I am big dirt tank with bad accuracy. No, this thing has good accuracy. Well, I say that and then we miss that shot. But this thing's accuracy is nice. It's not bad. In fact, I think with my current setup, I think you have 0.35 base accuracy. And with my food on here, vents, brothers in arms, a mastered crew, I think you have it down to 0.31. That's insane. That's really good. And you're dishing out, what, 1,050 damage per shot with 299 millimeters of penetration. And if you choose to shoot your premium rounds, you now have 420. Yeah. So this thing can deal some big old hurt. And it has armor, too. It's got the same hull as an E100, which is a phenomenal hull. One of the best in the game. Your side skirts are amazing. Your upper plate is incredible. You can't even penetrate yourself with your heat rounds in the upper plate. Your lower plate is big, but if you hide it or you angle it, you can pull off some really good things. And its superstructure is angled back further than the E100's, and it has a giant mantlet on it. So it's a lot harder to pen than the regular E100. And then you can do things like that. 924 damage, that is a bit of a low roll, but it's not bad. You're a bit slow. You have about the same mobility as an E100, and you don't have a turret, so you got to keep that in mind. But as long as you keep people in front of you, you can smash people out with your big gun, and, well, you can have a good time. And I'm pushing past this chieftain. He didn't want to push up. He was kind of just sitting there, so I've decided to push past him, push beyond him. I'm like, alright, fine, if you're not going to take the spot, I'm going to take the spot. And so we do. We have a waffle there. He's not paying attention to us, and he's driving by, so we don't have a shot. E100, who can we shoot? Maybe a 279E? No shot on him. But, yeah, this tank, what I like doing with it is just trading. It's like, oh, you're going to shoot me with your pathetic 122? Okay, I'm going to shoot you with my big old 170 millimeter. He puts one shot into us, we put one shot into him, and he's not feeling too good about that. We, on the other hand, are feeling just fine. And, I think he's a little bit mad about that. And sometimes when you're mad, you don't make sensible decisions. He assumes he's fast enough to get to me before I reload, and he's right. He got to me before I reloaded, but he's only able to fire once. And we put a shell into him, and we finish him off. Unfortunately, our chieftain has pulled back and does not have shots on them. If the chieftain was there, he could have killed the waffle for me, and then I could have put a shell in the C100 or this bat chat. However, well, the chieftain isn't really playing, so it is what it is. And this game, we were about, we're about a minute and a half into the game before we fired. Well, before we hit a shot, should I say. We're going to have quite a damaging game in just 3.5 minutes of shooting. 3.5 minutes of shooting our gun. Yeah, when you allow a Jagdpanzer E100 to shoot and pen every time it's loaded, you're probably going to lose that game. Alright, if a Jagdpanzer E100 is going pop, pop, pop every 20 seconds and hitting a shot, do you realize how much health your team will be losing? Yeah, that's a lot of health. And, yeah, that's what's going to happen here. This isn't a flashy game in regards to skill or anything like that. This is just a satisfying game. It's just satisfying to see that 1,100 damage roll there. Our chieftain pulls out, sight on, gets himself tracked, puts a shell in, though, and now their chieftain is a one-shot. And our VK on our team, who is stock, is going to do the same thing. Has the kill, fires on the move, shoots into his turret. But we're going to be loaded in just a few more seconds, and as soon as we're loaded, we're going to fire yet again. I think since we have pulled the trigger, every time we've been, well, since we hit our first shot, every time we've been loaded, we fired, other than when we were trying to find the shot on the 279E earlier, which we then put into, I believe, the waffle. After that waffle shot, every time we've been loaded, we have fired immediately this game, and we have hit, and we have penned. And we're up to 6,390 7 damage. And boom, suddenly we're up to 7,429, and there is a potential here. I go for a reload on the heat cell because I figured the next tank I'm going to shoot is a 279E, and I think that was a bit of a mistake because suddenly their team starts to melt, and I'm like, it's a 279E, he'll stay alive long enough, right? No, wrong. He's got his front-facing Koala Mentality on my team, and his rear-facing everyone else. I don't understand some players in this game. You're clearly getting flanked. Let me just face my armor to one guy and YOLO him while everyone else shoots me, and so we're unable to get the shot. We do not break 8,000 damage, but in just a few minutes of playing less than a 5-minute game, 3.5 minutes of shooting, we do 7,500 damage, almost 7,500 damage. And yeah, that's just a satisfying game. Like I said, no skill involved. Anyone could have done that, but I just decided to show it off because it's fun and nice to see the Jagdpanzer, doing some good in this game. Koala Mentality scores higher than me. I believe he got the sniper medal, and he had more shots fired in his direction, which of course got him more experience. So there's that. But we're at 87%. Maybe I can 3-mark this sometime. I think that would be really, really fun. But what games most satisfy you guys? Do you like high assist? Do you like high damage? Do you like high alpha? What do you like in this game? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure you check out SpaceBANDIT and Koala Mentality's YouTubes. Links in the description below. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Make sure you join me at about 4 p.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be streaming. Not Weekly Assault, but I'll be streaming some gameplay. And I'll be seeing you guys all later. Take care, everyone. And peace out.